guys, this PvP build is so insane, it even broke Division 2 server down.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What the fuck is this?
And definitely this is not helping me with anger management.
I mean, let us be fucking honest. This is a crucifixion.
Anyway guys, today I have for you best Dark Zone build. It took me a while to get all the necessary pieces, but the result is meta PvP build. Enjoy guys the montage and I will be back soon.
I'm just calling to say I...
But before we start today, agents, I just wanna let you know that we have some sponsored ads, guys. And if you don't have enough time, nerves, or you don't have good teammates, but you still want to have all the cool weapons and armor, I suggest you this website, thewing.net, guys. They have one of the best teams on Xbox. They will complete your order twice as fast, and they can get you everything: exotic assault rifle, eagle, ravenous, you name it. The boost works with account sharing, so they do everything for you without cheats or bug abuse. I have tested this service myself, so I can recommend you these guys easily. They can be trusted. This site has been working for many years. It has a lot of clients, reviews, and of course tons of payment methods. You can check this yourself, and with my promo code RBDIV you will have 15% discount on all services, guys. If you didn't get it or you have questions, feel free to contact an operator and you will be ready to go, guys.
I'm just calling to say I...
Medical assistance.
say...
An agent needs assistance.
Hello beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agent Butcher in the building, and guys, today I have for you something special. Simply the best PvP build for Dark Zone with maximum hazard protection and crit damage. Of course some pieces is a little bit tricky to get, but guys, that's totally worth it because in the end you're gonna destroy everybody. So with no further ado, let's get into it. For specialization we are using Demolitionist because it will provide us with extra 20% resistance to fire, and don't forget you're gonna boost your team's damage, and Demolitionist damage of course can be stacked. For guns we are using Lady Death exotic SMG.
This day, to this day, to this day.
And tactical vector, oh boy, I love those vectors. That sweet fire rate is just insane. But main gun still will be Lady that exotic SMG, because that amplified weapon damage bra is still very strong in PvP. For mask, we are using Sokolov's mask, and like I said, some pieces can be really tricky to get. For example, we need crit damage and hazard protection on our pieces, so we could roll armor core as our main attribute, and that's really tricky. For chest piece, again, we are using Sokolov with Intimidate, because we are using Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush combo. Again, for holster, now we are using non-branded holster, which can be crafted, but you know how Workbench works. It gives you a lot of trash, and I spent thousands materials to get decent pieces, guys. I'm not kidding. To get something good out there is just ridiculous. I spent basically 2 months to optimize this build and get all the pieces I need. For backpack, I'm using Sombra backpack with Adrenaline Rush. That's the best backpack in place or in spot, because this is how we're gonna boost our crit damage to its maximum. For gloves, of course, we're using again non-branded gloves, which can be crafted, but you need hazard protection on them and crit damage or crit chance, and that's really tricky. And why we use non-branded gear? Because they will provide us with one extra mod slot, and you can choose now to put their crit damage as I did, or for example use a bleed resistance mod. It totally depends on your preference, because you have 2 options how to run this build. One is to play with, for example, crit damage and use just booster hive, because booster hive will give you extra 20% hazard protection, and since on our build we have by default 78% hazard protection, with booster hive you will be just immune to everything. Blind and share, bleed, you're gonna turn off those tardigrade chest pieces, or just destroy those armor regen builds. It depends on your preference. Or don't waste your skill and go or put maybe those bleed resistance mods and you will be ready to go. It depends on your preference how you wanna play, but at the end you will be immune to everything. And maybe you think it's enough, 77% hazard protection to everything, and like I said, since we're using Demolitionist, we are immune to fire effect, and that's by far one of the nastiest or dirtiest status effect in the game right now, fire. And basically we took it out and we are immune to fire, and that's really important to understand, and with some little tweaks you're gonna be immune to bleed. So you're gonna reach that maximum hazard protection you want. Only it depends on your preference how you wanna use it. This build is really versatile. Of course it took me, like I said, a lot of time to polish or maximize, but in the end we have 200 crit damage and we are immune to basically any status, and that's really tricky to get. And for, as you saw, for knee pads I'm using Yal's knee pad, because Yal's gear will provide us with extra hazard protection. And basically for hazard build it's must have. Of course you could use maybe named knee pads, rifle knee pads, or named gloves to get more damage, but then you will lose hazard protection. And in this build main point is hazard protection and push crit damage to its maximum. And as you see, I rerolled hazard protection on my chest piece. We have a lot of hazard protection and crit damage is 200%, and that's insane. And if you're gonna pair it up with Lady Dead, guys, 200% crit damage with Lady Dead and hazard protection. I really love this build. Maybe that's because I invested insane amount of time in this one, but still, guys, you're gonna destroy with this set. And non-branded gear works really well with hazard protection builds, because you can easily push this set to its maximum, and with protection from elite build. So use non-branded gear for these 2 builds. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next crazy video. Enjoy.